say that I hope that the sound quality of this video is good, because I am recording this on my new laptop, and I do that because so I can actually see the pictures myself, which will be more easy for me. But I don't know, I tested the quality just a minute ago for a little bit, and I don't think it's too bad. But sometimes the ventilator goes on, so it will be a little bit more noise. So I hope that's okay, and yeah, it doesn't bother you guys too much. Well, let's get started. Here you can see a picture we took on the second morning after our first night. That was in Varadero. It's a beach town, a popular one, I guess the most famous one. And this is really early in the morning, and it was the sun coming up. It was nice. Then here you can see this animal. In Dutch we would call it a salamander, but I don't know if I can just call it salamander in English. They were everywhere. In the whole country it's just always there. These tiny creatures were, they were everywhere. It was nice. There were also these big birds were everywhere, looking for prey. I don't know the English word of this bird, but it's like one of those common ones. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm really bad with English words for animals because I don't use them a lot. Then here, on the first day, we drove from this beach place to Havana, where we were going to spend a couple of days. And on the way, we had this lunch break at this little restaurant. And here in the middle you can see our car, the white one, it's a Peugeot. And to the left and to the right you can see the cars that you see a lot in Cuba. These beautiful old cars. They've been imported to Cuba in the 50s, and I believe in 1960 and 1961 or something, and then it was no longer allowed. So all these cars you see there are like 50 years old or older right now. It's just amazing that they still functionate. It's really amazing. They can fix them up, they have all these tricks and they're really good at fixing cars. This is this little place in Havana. This was near our hotel, which is in the old part of Havana, and it's such a beautiful city, especially the old part. Oh, right now the ventilator is going on. Well, I hope it doesn't bother you guys too much. The old part of Havana is kind of surreal because the whole city is just really in desperate need of some fixing up, but there's no money for that. But because of all the tourists, they did manage to restaurate these places, so this part of the city looks really nice, but it's just, it gets kind of a fake feeling. I don't know, because it's just for the tourists, so they are going to come and spend money, and it's surreal to me, but it is beautiful. This is what we saw when we were looking outside of our hotel room, and this is just a typical Cuban street. People everywhere, laundry hanging outside, these beautiful old buildings, but kind of, in need of some repair. Yeah, it's nice. I really like these places. Then this is the inside of our hotel. It was just a small hotel, I think 11 rooms or something, and you could just have breakfast in the morning and that was it. But it was of scary because the fight took, I don't know, it was several minutes and we just could not pass. And after a while they went in the grass by the side of the road and we watched for a little bit more and then we thought, well, let's just get out of here because you never know if one of those animals is going to attack the car. And it was a rental car, so but it was strange to see. And actually this happened a lot. They had goats and sheep and no sheep. No sheep. That was in Iceland, I'm sorry. Goats and cows and a lot of dogs and cats just running. You were driving on the street and suddenly there were lots of goats and you really had to be careful not to drive over and cause an accident. Here is another picture of that beautiful beach. You can see the water is just so clean and the sand is so white and so clean, and there were no animals whatsoever. You could just freely go in, and even if you would walk, you can see, well, let me explain. You can see the water is really light blue at the first part, and then suddenly it gets darker, and there where it gets darker it's also getting deeper, but this first lighter blue part is just really not deep at all. It's just the water, well, maybe gets to your knees, but that's it. And the temperature was just beautiful. It was such a special place. Yeah, some more animals that we saw. These flamingos were just really beautiful. They were so big and they were just really close to us. I mean, this is not really zoomed or anything. It's just, yeah, wonderful. I only know these animals, from the zoo. After the islands, we went to the south again, and we went to Manzanillo, which is just a small town. It's not really touristic, but it had this nice gazebo, I guess it's called. It's kind of an Arabic style. It didn't really fit with the rest of the country, and I liked it. There we also saw this chess place, and my boyfriend plays chess, so he really liked to see it. And there were also these people playing domino, which is quite common in countries, around there, Curacao, Aruba as well. So it was really nice to see. And they really liked it that we were going to watch them because there are not so many tourists in this place.